Hi, my name is Brian Anderson and I draw the comic strip Dog Eat Doug, which is about my dog Sophie and a little baby named Doug. And it basically follows their daily lives, competing for their parents' attention and sometimes working together when their interests overlap, which generally centers around food or just getting into trouble. This is Sophie here, who was this small when I first started the strip. And now we're going to do Doug. Now Doug I made up when I started the strip, and I actually then a year later ended up having a son who I did not name Doug. But the strip pretty much at that point became a documentary about their lives. Just going to count the toes, make sure I put 5. These guys actually looked a lot different when I first drew them. A lot of it well, nowadays too, I have 2 cats and I've added in the 2 cats. So that's added an interesting element. But yeah, a lot of it has to do. Sophie loves cheese, which that came from real life. So a lot of it has to do with that. But it's also just her perspective on the world. One of the things I didn't do intentionally, I wish I could say I did it intentionally. It sounded really smart, but I never drew the parents' faces, or you never see any adults' faces. And so when I noticed that, I just kept it that way. So in other words, everything is from their perspective. So the whole world is seen through their eyes. And she's always getting bad advice from squirrels. So it's always fun to have Sophie interacting with the squirrel. I think there's one coming up where she's asking them for advice on cats. And they decide that they don't know enough about it, so they're going to consult the wizard. And another squirrel comes out dressed as Gandalf, which is when Sophie realizes they're not really taking things as seriously as she'd like them to. But that's basically what you get from squirrels. You never expect a serious answer. There's my Doug and my Sophie.